FC26 Ultimate Team Deep Dive has been released, the trailer, and we're going to have a look at it now, specifically looking at the division rivals and how we get into the FC Pro this year.
We've also made big changes to Rivals and Champs based on your feedback. Bounties are the first huge addition to Rivals, one game objectives that pop up every few matches and give you a chance at immediate rewards. Complete the challenge and you'll earn weekly reward points, accelerated progress, season pass points, or even packs. Bounties won't always be about the win, with challenges like score the first goal giving you a chance to earn rewards regardless of the match result. Checkpoints have also been improved to help players who felt stuck in difficult divisions, with the addition of limited checkpoints, which allow relegation after a set number of losses.
Okay, I think a lot of people will like the fact you can get relegated because I think that was a big issue for a lot of people in getting stuck in the wrong division. It's not so good if you want to try and get into the elite division and qualify for the FC Pro because there can be sometimes where you get into a division and you're trying to focus and practice and get better to get up that division. So if you keep going back, it could be quite frustrating, especially if you're very close. I think watching streams would be very interesting. If that's how you qualify for the FC Pro, it might be completely different. I'm not 100% sure on that. That's something I do need a little bit more information. But let me know if you think that's a good or a bad thing. The bounties as well. Yeah, I mean, if in Division 10 to 9, it was quite short. But looking at Division 8 to 7, it looked like there were 6 matches, so it's going to be quite a lot. So maybe having that as a little added bonus throughout might keep it a little bit more exciting when we're trying to grind the division.
We heard your feedback, and Champions playoffs are no more. In FC26, you'll qualify for Champions directly by reaching a high enough division and earning Champions qualification points. And for those lower division players, we're introducing Challenges, a second tier of champions that allows people of different skill levels to experience the thrill of Weekend League. But don't worry, Champions will still be the pinnacle, with stiffer competition and better rewards. We're building on our improvements in FC25 regarding disconnects. We know your stance and we agree. Players shouldn't be able to take wins away from you by quitting early. We also know when these quits typically happen and when they're the most frustrating. Late in a game, after a red card, or before a penalty. In FC26, if the score is tied and your opponent disconnects in any of these situations, not just by the menu, but by any method, you will receive the win.
Okay, so no champions playoff. Yeah, okay, I'll take that. That's good. You just qualify directly through your division rivals, and depending on what league you're in, will depend on whether you're in the Challenge Cup or the actual Weekend League playoff for the top players. If I was to guess, I'd say Div 5. Div 5 would be the cutoff. I don't know. I'm just speculating. I think I saw another channel say Div 5. So I'm going to put Div 5 out there. Let me know what you think the division should be. But yeah, less games in qualifiers, sweaty FIFA or FC26 is good news for me.
The most fundamental change, and the one you've been the most vocal about, is gameplay. Ultimate Team now has its very own gameplay experience, competitive gameplay. It's tuned to maximize three things: responsiveness, consistency, and control. And it's designed to deliver the fast, dynamic, and attacking football you've been asking for. We mentioned quicker passing, more fluid dribbling, fewer AI blocks and tackles, fewer bounce backs, and more responsive animations in our gameplay deep dive. But there are even more ways competitive gameplay is tuned for player control and responsiveness. You'll see fewer goals from keeper rebounds. Although this happens in real life, we know it's a frustrating way to concede, and it feels out of your control. That's the exact feeling competitive gameplay is aimed at addressing. Player stamina is also being treated differently. As your players tire, they'll remain just as explosive and agile, but only when you're controlling them, to reward active defending and player switching.
Oh, wow. Okay. I only just picked up on that. I had to watch that 4 times to pick up on it. But basically, what they're saying is that AI, as your team gets tired, AI will become less responsive. But if you're controlling the player, they won't become less responsive, which is really interesting to see. That'd be interesting to practice. I've got the beta, luckily, so I can have a practice with that and have a play around with it. But that sounds good. That sounds positive. I quite like the sound of that. It's no more AI. It's you've got to defend. So that sounds good. Everything that they've said sounds like they're trying to move away from people getting stressed with the game, which is all good. People that are quitting so you don't get the win. That's gone because you'll get the win now. I had that, you had that multiple times. So that's really good that they've addressed that. The responsiveness, you people who want to pass quicker, who can't do it because the players are turning like buses. Sounds like they're fixing that. And then, yeah, all sounds good.
One touch passes are also more responsive. Now, passes can sometimes be triggered in as little as one frame before receiving the ball, making your players more reactive to split second decisions you make. Each of these changes makes the game feel more responsive and encourages you to be in control, which is the feeling we want you to have when you play Ultimate Team this year. Ultimate Team is about you, the players you love, your tactics, your favorite modes, the choices you make as you play. And we hope that by expanding FUT's competitive structure with more ways to compete, improving core parts of the FUT experience, and introducing competitive gameplay, that you'll feel in control on and off the pitch. Look out for more FUT info in the pitch notes right after this and on our social channels. Pre-order the FC26 Ultimate Edition now to get an icon today in FC25, plus a debut icon in FC26 at launch, up to 6,000 FC points, an extra Evo slot, and more.